Good morning. Thank you. Thank you, Facebook and Zoom recording in progress. Good morning, soul-led women, or good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching in the world. If you are catching the replay, I want to invite you to hashtag replay. I feel very called to do this and to provide a weekly tapping process for my community. Tapping, or EFT, has been a beautiful tool for me to really shift my emotions, shift my mindset, and shift my energy. And I notice when I have it as part of my ritual, things just look and feel better. And what I'm going to take you through are tapping sequences that I've gone through myself, right? That challenges that I have, just look at my bird here, challenges that I've gone through and overcome and continue to come up with as well. Because as soul-led women in business, we will be challenged when we reach the different many layers of our business, of our spiritual path, and of all the things that are happening externally from us. So tapping has always been a beautiful ritual to bring it back, to really ground, and you just never know what's going to come through it. So the actual sequence that I'm going to take you through today is one that I did with a client only the other week, I think it was. And I sense that this is a thing that comes up quite often as women in business, where we feel like we're doing all the things, we're being in the bean, but in the physical space, the results are just not coming through. And so you start to question and you start to doubt, and we lose trust within ourselves. So today's tapping is all about letting go and releasing the doubt and inviting more of a trust within ourselves, within other people, and in the journey that lies ahead for us. So I'm really got an issue with my hair this morning. So if you've never done tapping before, essentially it's like Simon says, I will take you through and tap through the different meridian points, right? And I will be speaking, right? And so the idea is that we're tapping into our subconscious. And the first layer of the tapping is the really releasing and the letting go. And I might just put that. Okay. And the first part is really the tap. The first layer of the tapping, I should say, is really about releasing and letting go, releasing anything that we have in our body, our mind, any restrictions and emotions as well. And normally when we do the first layer, you might experience some yawning, coughing, maybe tears, right? Or maybe nothing at all. So our bodies, and we respond as individually. I will also preface that this is a general tap-in, right, that I have taken a client through. So I have altered it a little bit so that it's not so specific, because the thing is, when you have real big releases in tapping, it's very specific to someone's trauma or what they've been going through. So and if the words don't feel right for you, you can replace it with your own word. But regardless, it doesn't matter, whatever tapping sequence, there's always some form of shift in the body, in the mind, in the soul. Okay, enough chatting. So what I want to invite you to do is find a space where you're not going to be interrupted. This will take about 15-20 minutes. I'm going to take you through this process. Remove any distractions that might come up. This is going to be, because I hope that's not going to stuff up the live if I minimize it from here. I just don't want notifications coming up. Okay. If you are here with me, say hello where you're all listening in the world before we begin. Okay. Okay, let's hope we will not get interrupted. All right. And if you've got a glass of water or some tissues with you, that'd be great as well. Okay. Just gonna refresh. All right. So let's begin. I want to invite you to close your eyes and just take a nice breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And as you're doing that, I want to invite you to set aside all the things that you were doing before this, all the things that you plan to do after this, and really just be here now. As we release and let go of the doubt we may have when we're doing all the things for our business, we're in the being, we seem to be having that masculine and that feminine, and we're finding that balance, yet nothing is coming through in the physical form. You might not be seeing the clients as much as you desire, or the income's not where you want it to be. And then what ends up happening is we start to get in this space of doubt and swirl. So what we're going to do in this tap in is we're going to release that doubt. We're going to release that feeling, those thoughts. And then we're going to invite a deeper sense of trust, deeper sense of really knowing that we are on this path and where we're meant to be. When you're ready, you can open your eyes, or if you choose to keep your eyes closed, you can do that as well. And I'll guide you through the different tapping points. And tapping is very much like Simon says, you'll be tapping and just repeating after me. So we're just going to start on the side of the hand. And you can do either side. And you're just going to repeat after me. Even though I cannot yet see the results, in my business, I love and accept myself anyway. And even though I cannot see the results from all the doing that I'm doing and all the being that I'm being, I love and accept myself anyway. And even though I can't see these results, I start to doubt all of the things that I am doing and all of the ways that I am being. And I love and accept myself anyway. And we move on the top of the head. It's the first time I really feel like I'm in alignment. Top of the brow. I feel like I really know what I'm here to do. Side of the eyes. And I feel like I'm doing all that needs to be done. Under the eyes. And I feel like I'm being the way I should be being. Under the nose, but nothing seems to be coming through. under the lips. I just can't see the results coming through yet. On the collarbone. And this makes me doubt. Under the arms. It makes me doubt if I'm even doing this right. The middle of the chest. It makes me doubt, am I even being right? And the wrists. I wonder why I might feel all this doubt. Top of the head. This doubt that's swirling in my mind. Top of the brow. Because I feel like I'm really aligned. Side of the eye. I feel like I'm in tune with it all. Under the eyes. So why are the results not coming through? Under the nose. I'm going to start questioning again. Under the lips. Am I doing all that needs to be done? The collarbone. Am I being all that needs to be? Under the arms. I just want to let go of this doubt. Middle of the chest. And just continue to be and trust. The wrists. Trust that it's all going to work out. All right, just take a nice breath. So if you've ever felt like I'm on purpose, I know exactly what I'm here to do, I'm feeling so aligned, I feel so grounded, and then you're doing all that needs to be done and you're being and you're finding that you're in this right balance and flow, yet in the physical space, the results are just not showing. And then you can identify that, oh my goodness, the doubt's starting to creep in. It's starting to question and feel like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Right? So the idea is let go of that. If you know, you know. If you feel in alignment and you feel really grounded, now more than ever, it's about deepening the trust in all that you're doing. And so on this second round, what we're going to be doing is really acknowledging and affirming of being and building that deeper trust. I'm curious, before we do the second round, those of you that are online, what might have come through for you in that first layer? Like, did something come up for you that really, so if anything comes up through these, just journal them out, right? Because you can also use that journal to really get curious around it. All right, let's go to the second layer. Okay, I'm just going to start on the side of the hand again. Even though I may not see the physical fruits of my labor, in all that I'm doing and all that I'm being, I love and accept myself anyway. And even though I may not see it right now, I know that I am doing and being. And today I choose to learn to really trust the path that I am on. And I love and accept myself anyway. And even though the physical results are not there yet. I'm learning to trust in me. Trusting in all that I'm doing. Trusting in all that I am being. And I love and accept myself anyway. Top of the head. Today, I choose to let go. Top of the brow. Let go of any of the doubt. The doubt side of the eye, the doubt in the doing. Under the eyes. The doubt in the being. Under the nose. The doing and being of me. Under the lips. Today, I'm learning to trust me. Collarbone. To build a deeper trust within me. Under the arms. Trust that I'm doing and being is right for me. Middle of the chest. Trusting of me. On the wrist bone. And today I also open another trust. Top of the head. The trust for others. Top of the eye. To trust that they can see and feel me. Side of the eyes. To trust that they can make the decisions for themselves. Under the eyes. And to trust that those that are meant to be will be. Under the nose. And those that were meant to see will see. Under the lips. And together we will trust in. Collarbone. Trust in what shall be. Trust, 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 trust. We hear about trust in where you're at, trust in the journey, trust in the path. But when you feel like you're doing and being, there will inevitably come parts of you that will want to doubt. And we acknowledge those parts of us, and we acknowledge the many different parts of us are there to show us, to support us, to guide us. So today, what we want to do is really affirm that today you're trusting in you. You're trusting in everything that you're doing and being. You're trusting that others will see and feel you, and that attraction will happen as it's meant to happen. And when this comes up, this doubt means just reaffirming and grounding deeper into your trust, right? Getting curious and going, what is it that I'm doubting? Am I doubting my ability? Am I doubting my messaging? Like, it's a really good process just to do a quick self-audit, but not to sit in that swirl of doubt, right? Really trusting in all that you're doing and being. So this last layer is we're just affirming. We are affirming some new affirmations and really embedding them in us to be part of us. So the idea is we put more energy in this last one as we affirm, manifest, and create. All right. So top of the head. Today, I am trusting in me. Top of the brow. Trusting in all that I'm doing. Side of the eye. Trusting in all that I am being. Under the eyes. And trusting that all these parts are me. Under the nose. learning all these parts of me. Under the lips can be quite exciting. On the collarbone, exciting to really see. Under the arms, all these beautiful different parts of me. Middle of the chest. And today I choose to trust. Wrist bone, trust in all these parts of me. Top of the head, to guide me where I need to be. Top of the brow, to guide me in all that is to be. And inside of the eyes, and in building the trust in me. Under the eyes, I build the trust in other people. Under the nose, that those other people who were meant for me. Under the lips, I trust that they will see. Collarbone, that they will see that I am meant to be. Under the arms, meant to be the guide for them. Middle of the chest, meant to walk beside them. On the wrists, I trust that they will be led to me. Top of the head, in the divine timing as it should be. Top of the brow, I trust in the powers to be. Side of the eye, and all will come as it's meant to be. Under the eyes, I trust in the power of me. Under the nose, and all will be, will be. There you go, my beautiful soul-led women. That is one of the tapping sequences I took one of my clients through. We designed the tapping sequences based on what you need at the time, what you need to let go and release and really amplify more in your life. And so I wanted to share this so to really kickstart your Monday, your week, and invite you to trust in the powers, trust in the decisions you're making, trust in the knowing of you and all that you're doing and all that you're being. And everything happens and will land in the divine, beautiful timing as it should be. Sending you lots of love. I would love to hear what's come through for you. Have you had any shifts? Reach out. Have an amazing week. Bye for now.